Ladies and gentlemen, we are at Target here in Austin, where the American left, the liberal, progressive Democrat movement, is using Target as their new platform and as their new corporation to target your kids for sex. Don't believe me? See for yourself.
We're coming for them. We're coming for your children. We're coming for them. We're coming for them. We're coming for your children. We're coming for them. Your children will care about fairness and justice for others. Your children will work to convert all their sisters and brothers. Then soon we're almost certain your kids will start converting you. The gay agenda is coming home. The gay agenda is here. But you don't have to worry. Because there's nothing wrong with standing by our side. Get on board and get on.
So it's not even Pride Month yet, and Target has their Pride section set up right here in the children's aisle. And what's even more controversial, even though Target has been targeting children for sex for a long time, what's more controversial now is a new artist that they brought onto the team that has put out pins that not just depict weird, satanic, sexual imagery for children, it also insinuates that anybody that does not accept the radical left's LGBTQ agenda needs to be killed, with images such as a guillotine saying it's a headrest. Now, even in this Pride section here, you might think, well, this is innocent enough. But what do they mean when they show children clothing that is tuck-friendly, and they have the gay sex pride flags, the sodomy pride flags, all over the children's section? Oh, and what's this? Popular satanic, non-binary artist Sam Smith's album can be found right here in the Pride section that is targeting your children. Now, you might think this is not such a big deal, but let's get down to the brass tacks here. Why are yous being targeted for sexual propaganda? Why are yous being groomed into all of these different sexual orientations? Folks, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's time to accept it. The American left is targeting children for sex. It's the same thing we see at drag queen, what used to be story time, but is now just sexy dance time for kids. It's the same weirdness that you see now in children's cartoons and marketing. This is wrong. And parents have finally said, we've had enough. And Target was now forced to, or decided to, remove much of the sexual propaganda and much of the overt pride material from their children's section. Now, here's an interesting angle for you. As we've already seen Gavin Newsom scold conservatives for being upset with the pride material in the children's section, you know the American media is going to be scolding conservatives for their boycott of Target. How dare you do this to Target? But wait a second. Conservatives boycotting Target because they don't want their children targeted for sex, that's a problem? Because I seem to recall in the year 2020 and other years, multiple Targets were burned down to the ground by the American left. So isn't that funny that Target is mad that I'm filming here? So Target will allow leftist rioters to burn their buildings to the ground, burn their structures to the ground, but they won't let you stand here and call out their sexual targeting of children. I think that tells you the story right there, ladies and gentlemen. For Infowars.com, this is Owen Schroyer. So why can't we be here?
We have to talk to media relations. Unfortunately, I got to give you their number, and it's just against our Target policy for you to be here. You're more than welcome to record, but you just have to have permission from the company to record because this is private property. That's all.
Okay. Who do we get permission from? Who do we
The
email?
Target media relations number. I can give it to you right now if you want it.
Sure.
I had a feeling I knew what this is about. I saw you guys out here talking.
Are we the first ones? Or have you heard?
At least at this location that I'm aware of, yes. But obviously, it's a big deal in the news right now, so we're getting lots of.
Okay.
Lots of
Are they
feedback
kind of
about it.
like letting you guys know to like maybe be on the lookout or?
I haven't gotten any specific direction, honestly.
Okay. You just got your eyes peeled.
Yeah, just so I can be on the lookout because
Sure.
you know lots of tension, everything. Just trying to keep things
Sure,
calm,
sure.
create a good environment for everybody. Not trying to rustle any feathers or anything like that. All right, so there's a couple things here. We got an email for you at press@target.com, and then that number.
Here,
right
actually,
there.
I'm just going to take a picture of that if you
Yeah,
don't mind.
Go for it.
So as you can see, perhaps they have ratcheted down the Pride materials at this Target since the backlash from the parents, but it's still there, and it's not even Pride Month yet, so you know they've got other things up their sleeve. Now here's what's interesting though. For a long time, parents haven't been paying close enough attention to what's being sold their children at these stores and what's being taught to their children inside the schools, but they are now, and they're concerned. And even right there in the store in the Pride section, they had to have a parental advisory warning on some of the materials that they are marketing towards children. But again, ladies and gentlemen, this is what InfoWars has been warning about for years. The American left, with the globalists behind them working in a one world government, they are sexually grooming children. And this is a multi-level attack so that they don't have pride in who they are, or they don't have pride in their country, or they don't have pride in their family or their background or even their good acts or what they've accomplished. They don't wave an American flag. No, they have pride in what they do with their body. They have pride in what they do sexually. They have pride of whatever they think they're attracted to sexually. And with all the propaganda hitting them before they even hit puberty, and sometimes the surgeries and the chemicals that the doctors will put in them as well, they're setting up an entire generation of Americans to be eunuchs and an entire generation of Americans to be conquered by a gay flag instead of the flag that gave them their birthright of freedom, the American flag. For Infowars.com, this is Owen Schroyer.
Iodine is naturally acquired through the soil, which is at the foundation of our entire food supply. Modern farming techniques have stripped the soil of this essential trace element, which has caused an iodine deficiency in about half the population. And there are two things we need to do about it. We need to practice more regenerative farming. There are plenty of proven technologies in permaculture and biodynamics that will naturally keep the soil rich with iodine. And we need to ensure that we get the sufficient amount of iodine every day. Derived from ancient sea salts found thousands of feet below the Earth's surface. Our InfoWars Life Survival Shield X3 is hands down the best. Pure nascent iodine, stabilized in an activated triiodine form. For a healthy thyroid and a healthy metabolism, get yours now at InfoWarsStore.com.
Sold out for more than a year, we now have back in stock a limited run of our extremely popular tooth whitening coral calcium toothpaste full of essential oils, back in stock at InfoWarsStore.com. Another great product sold out for almost a year is our activated charcoal essential oil toothpaste as well. These are both incredible for your gums, polish your teeth, amazing to counter gingivitis, and they fund the InfoWar. There are no fillers in these products. These are fluoride-free, next-level toothpaste, 10,000 of each tube, limited run, available exclusively at InfoWarsStore.com. And your purchase funds the operation. Plus, these are incredible products you need. So the Coral Calcium Tooth Whitening and the Activated Charcoal Essential Oil Toothpaste are now both back in stock at InfoWarsStore.com. I thank you for your support, but regardless, these are great products you need. So take action now. Go to InfoWarsStore.com for both these great toothpaste back in stock.